Yes, people, and we are back again for another episode of the Ball and Knock podcast. And I am your host, Sir Tete. And we also have, of course, the very esteemed co-host, Sir Dilford. Where some Bridging Wagon.
There, man, right there.
I'm there. But before we begin, folks, please always remember hit the like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on anything you agree with, you disagree with, and yeah, let's get right into it. Can do a
We
little
can we
read.
can we can cancel this and do this another time. Like
Why you want to cancel? Last year when you were doing quite fine, no pressure. You want yes, let's do the episode. Yes, let's cancel the episode. I know you want to cancel. Dilford. You've only lost 3 games.
who me?
Only. So
Yeah, that was.
what you mean?
Nah, brother, we talk about that. Manchester City, bro, we flawless in the Champions League. That we just keep on moving. What you talk about?
What? What you just say a while ago? No, Dilford.
yeah.
We can't do this, Dilford. No, man.
Alright.
No, man. What you mean?
Me did not go say a Sunderland, but boy, oh man, you deal them, they look shitty. But still, man,
Alright, let's begin. So, while I understand your frustration because you have been calling.
You don't understand one fuck, you don't understand anything. You don't understand anything. Don't try to portray like you understand.
You're telling an Arsenal fan that him don't understand the frustration of losing 3 games in a row.
What do you mean by you might draw, but bro, with Arsenal is a furniture settings. It's just draw.
You think football started 2 years ago?
We not talk about 2 years ago. We are talking about this year.
Anyways, we keep it moving. I believe what your problem is Dilford is that you've been talking the most against Chelsea this entire time, and it's Chelsea go boss
First of all, no change. No change. Chelsea still shit. No change. I'm not going to remote and talk Chelsea still shit. Pre-season FC, no fucking change. You win a blood clot club World Cup, feel like you're somebody. Nothing don't change. It don't change. It is what it is. You don't win, congratulations. But no change. Like, relax. You beat a Liverpool team on the down, like whatever, bro. Like, come on.
All right, so hold on. We're going to break this down. Let's talk football, Dilford. Let's talk football. Mm-hmm. What went wrong? And where do we start? I'm gonna no blame game thing, but
this is why me ask to put off the episode for another time. Because it's like everybody not understands it. Everything will go wrong. I think I'm been a talk about. Salah, shit. Brother.
Cardi B.
Me say it last week, and everybody looked at me weird. Van Dijk is not the bro. Me tell you, from the previous year, if Trent leave, Salah and Van Dijk for go on. Build the side fresh.
I don't know that was Van Dijk, because mere people are calling him Cardi B. It's like we have to get some Tony Mataran because he was out there dirty whining. I don't know what was going on.
But this is the thing. All right. Everybody say Konate have a horrible season. Konate is not having a horrible season.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
This is my logical thinking. I understand this. Konate goes against the best striker. Konate goes against the best wingers. Konate has an overlapping right back on him side at all times. They don't have no sense from Trent to Trench and kind of Brady or anything you want to call him. Because that is not a Bradley. You understand what I mean? So no matter what you do, and then you have Van Dijk beside you. Only thing you know if you do a turn back and stretch leg, like, yeah, why you crip walk, bro? No football you play, bro.
Dirty wine.
Don't start. Don't start, bro. But this is the thing that, like, tell people that, and them always talk about, oh, he's the least taking on defender, because he always does this every time he box off. And you know the thing what I find crazy is every Liverpool fan and even rival fans, I try like take the shoulder the blame away from him. I say, oh, it's McAllister's fault. Oh, it's Gravenberch's fault. Brother, yes, we get that the goal come from the midfield, but you as a centre back, as the last line of defense, you are running towards the goalkeeper. Bro, what use are you? You are no use. You understand? You give the man a clear shot for you try to protect a run where, all right, cool, they get it. If him try to play the pass and you block the run, you're a genius. But at the point, you cannot defend in the future. You're defending in the now. The guy has the ball. We are aware that Caicedo can score rockets. He's done it before.
Yeah.
Why are you going to give him a free shot at goal?
The man with the as my coach always said, the man with the ball is always the most dangerous person.
Exactly my point. But
So-
try shadow press and go to a man where don't have the ball. And you know what's crazy? Even if Caicedo decide to play the pass, him still not there nowhere near the runner. He's nowhere near the runner. Why you not go block the shot? And that's why I say Konate might have a shittier season, but me know for a fact if that was on Konate's side, Konate go to Caicedo.
Yeah.
Go to Caicedo. Like at least Konate not afraid to get the beaten. You see me? I say go to Caicedo, bro. But then this is the thing. My two fullback they must struggle. Well, for a fullback they must struggle. Robbo no good again. Kirk is alright. In performance upgrade a little bit, but alright, cool. Conor Brady, not a Bradley, and Jeremy. Anything you want here, him could have frisbee or frisbee. Anything you want, him just a feel about the pitch, bro. Like this brother is yeah. So this is my thing, and bro, every week we come about the same thing. It's the same thing over and over. Nothing change. We defense have gotten worse, which is ironic because we get rid of the liability which everybody thought was strength, right? We goalkeepers have been better because Alisson Mamadash really was good. Because him get to the Caicedo strike even just not as strong enough, but he had a good performance, I would say, passing out on the back, playing for.
I agree.
Good backup keeper. Good backup keeper to Alisson. See him as the future starter. But then the midfield is it's the same midfield, but what it is just now like not more of a structure to last season where we say, all right, Gravenberch and McAllister and pivot, then we have a 10 where there's not have no sense, which is almost like now the system changed to a point where we are now playing with 2 8s instead of 2 8s that used to play as 6s. You understand what I mean? So it's like we are playing as 8s now, so it's just like we are trying to be more attacking, which then it has tied from a number 10, which is Florian Wirtz and Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai now can do the 3-man midfield thing with McAllister on the outside, him on the outside, Gravenberch in the middle. No matter which way you set it, we just not up to standard at the moment. And then the front line, everybody will feel like, oh, we're carrying Isaac, we're carrying Ekitike. But our wingers have got worse. Bro, I've seen Luis Diaz had a performance at the weekend. Me and Chris sitting here, I watched Luis Diaz at the weekend, bro. And see Luis Diaz actually beat him, man. Actually use him overlapping run. And actually shoot off him left foot. I'm like, we sell this nigga to keep Cody Gakpo? For what? For what? You understand? The only promising thing about watching the Bayern Munich game, I hear from good sources that we are looking at Olise for more salary replacement. And brother, at this current point, I don't even need Olise, bro. I don't even need Olise. You wanna know why I say that? You see how the system plays. Anybody would give me a better performance than Salah right now. Anybody. Give me Dylan Bakwa. Give me Omari Hutchinson. At this point, we don't even need Max Doman. Give me Max Ottman. It don't matter. It don't matter. You know what's crazy? I've seen this guy and people, don't get me wrong, people get onto Florian Wirtz for a bad performance all season. That's when him just come on the second half versus Chelsea. Florian Wirtz set up 3 chances for Mo Salah to score. Brother.
Yeah.
You know what pissed me off too? Salah is getting in the positions where everybody praise him for. Oh, stat pad Salah. Bro, the man get a ball when me think him gonna curl the top corner. Isaac can make a late run at the box. I don't know if you're shooting or crossing. You kick the ball over the goal. You get a chance on your right foot.
They're still trying to find the ball right now.
Brother. What me say when the season just started? Take Salah off penalties. Me don't want to give no form of responsibility right now. Nothing. And then you know what's crazy? Him we do this, and then everybody like, big up Salah and get an assist against Newcastle. That's about like step over is the assist. That's not Salah. That has nothing to do with him. Him try pass it to Soboslai in an era where we can say, all right, if Soboslai do nothing with it, it's a flop. Soboslai step over is the assist, right? You go again and we look against Roma. The free kick when kick. That is a fumble going at the goal. The, brother, brother. And you know
You
what's
know
crazy
what?
is the Liverpool team itself now are starting to believe that the same thing when we cuss about every week. It's like them believe in a Salah more than them believe in the team in itself. You understand what I mean? So it's just like them keep on give Salah the ball. Like them not sister the nigga play against we. Bro,
One of the
all right, he cannot do a successful take on. You know the look of cutting and inside. Bro, he do it at the weekend and everybody talk about is a free head of Isaac. Bro, come on. Salah at this point though, him just a triple across in the box and hopes that something happen. At 3 times him do it, you know. 1 time it worked for Isaac and then like him not have no other option, him do it like 2 times. And then him and them buck with the ball. Like brother, come on. Don't try fool nobody that you're a creator. You're not. Just relax. Just relax. It's not last season. We don't have the shooters like last season, bro. Our shooters are young and upcoming, bro, and like them have promise. But them not ready, dog. Let's be real.
So what I would say, if I could give my 2 cents, I think a couple of the biggest problems I'm seeing with Liverpool right now. One of the biggest things that allowed you guys to play the way you played was Trent. Trent's creativity from the right back was what would get teams off guard completely. Because you can pass the ball to your right back and you can bypass the midfield if you need to. You can fizz it in the midfield if you need to. You can play it down the line to Salah in positions where he's going to. Trent could play a pass anywhere he wanted to at any point in time and just literally it take out 4 or 5 of the opposition. So losing Trent and then replacing him with a Dutch road runner was the problem, right? And another issue that I thought, and I didn't actually realize that until I saw that now. Diaz was your best presser. Nunes was your second best presser. And Jota was your third best presser.
And lose all 3.
You lose all 3 pressers and you replace them with 2 guys that don't press well. Now, Ekitike can press, but he's not an elite presser. Lord knows we know Isak don't press the ball. Cody Gakpo was not a good presser, and Salah don't even run defensively anymore. So,
brother, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? And every time when I said it, everybody was like, "No, you know, watch the goal properly, bro." Salah is responsible for the Esteban goal. Kukureya was the left back. Salah tracked Kukureya into the back line itself. Kukureya then started walking, and what Salah do? Stand up and did like this and watch everything play out in front of him. And Kukureya could just sneak past because all of the defenders are occupied man marking. But you leave the left back to run inside here and then just stand up and then I go put up your hand at the ear. Like, fuck off, bro.
So there were a couple things that I thought were the identity of Liverpool, even outside of Klopp's days, but even what they utilized last season, which I always said it, Arne Slot was a good manager, but he did a master class in management of minimizing the changes to a team that was already good enough to win the league.
Yeah,
he's a good manager. I'm not saying he's a bad manager.
Yeah, but now go with everybody.
But yeah,
right now,
but the job he did last year was exceptional because he tweaked things to keep the squad energy till the end of the season, but he didn't change a lot. So it was the same Klopp system, but he kind of reined it in a little bit instead of the Gegenpress the high press the entirety of the season. He said, no, some game we just relax the ball and play, and some games we press. And sometimes him do it within the match. However, what we're seeing now is a complete system change. And I say system change in you don't have pressers from the front anymore. You just don't. And I saw Gravenberch pressing one time, and I was like, "This is something's going on here."
All right. When you get a chance, look back on the Caicedo goal, right? How the space in the midfield happened is because Soboslai had to leave from the number 10 position and try to press ahead of Isaac. Then Gravenberch had to step to Enzo to track Enzo around, which leave McAllister in there alone. The 1-2 passes drag McAllister from that space that Caicedo took. So midfield non-existent because the front line no longer press. Right? Because Soboslai then, because we know Soboslai speedrunner. You see me, Hungarian Gerard, I think not more like a Hungarian track star, but we over
Hungarian Odonkor.
anything you want to call it, but still, you understand? You understand? But still, so like the tracking dog, and then like it's leaving gaps and holes, and then it makes it no better when my defense is not on par. Alisson can't keep being out every season because we know Alisson did a go good. We know Alisson did a go good, and that's why we bring in Mamadashvili.
And I'm okay. So we've identified various issues that we might see. No, as a Liverpool fan, can this be fixed?
Easy.
Hold on? Can this be fixed? How will it be fixed? And how long will it take to be fixed?
All right, this is my thing. This is my thing. And maybe everybody online I could slot honest slot no this and all this stuff. One thing we try to do, I change things and I give a shit about nobody. Because even though people think it's a wicked change, when take off Konate and drop Gravenberch back, we were getting pressed so hard that Konate was the only passer. And I spoke about it last week. Konate is not the best thing on the ball. Right? So you dropping Gravenberch is like a quarterback playing style for those who are familiar with NFL. It's like a quarterback playing style, which we've seen Gravenberch play centre back in league games and friendly games, right? It's not like he's playing a centre back, he's just filling a role, but he gets there to be more on the ball, like a quarterback style, so he can distribute, spread the ball left, spread the ball right. It don't really matter. But it was a genius move. We scored a goal from that. From playing from the back with him as the quarterback style. That's the equalizer. That's where the equalizer came from, right? But people won't talk about that. It's a genius move. You understand? So if I trust anybody to change things up or to get it right, it's him. Which don't get me wrong. I hear people say, "Oh, I never really wanted honest that at the beginning, bro. I wanted Ruben Amorim, and we see how that turned out. You know what I say? So
Robin Griffin.
Yeah.
I need to behave myself. You see, this is what happens when I try top of the league, and I can't chill. All right, I promise to the better. I promise to the better. I promise to the better.
Me, I promise. They say, why? All right, we will feel. But yeah, if anything we change, we hope that better. My solution to fix it. Drop McAllister, drop Cody Gakpo, drop Soboslai into right back. Both right backs are not ready. They need more time. Van Dijk needs to engage more. So how I propose protecting that, starting with our Endo with Gravenberch. We do not have a 6. We have 1-6 and it's Wataru Endo. Play Endo. Play Gravenberch. Right? In the number 10 slot, use Ekitike behind Isaac. Start both of them.
I don't think you're gonna get that. But everything else I think
I won't get it. But I understand because I'm not gonna lie. The link I said it before. Like I said, bro, I don't watch football with a calculator. I watch football with my eyes. Don't care about the numbers. When Ekitike came on the pitch, the team looked way better.
I agree.
All he did was flicks around the corner, flicks around the turn, the whole of play. Him get the centre box problem. You know what's crazy for me? Is that didn't do much for me, bro. He only did a little bit when Florian Wirtz came on the pitch. And this is what I said. Liverpool team itself need Ekitike. Isaac and Wirtz need each other, bro. Them are gonna need each other because me can tell if you fuck. All of Liverpool striker them was striker will hunt and create for themselves. Suarez, Torres. You understand what I mean? Even Firmino, Bobby create things himself and create for others. Isaac is yet to do that. I see Isaac can play off the shoulder. He's a hunter striker, probably like a poacher. You understand me? But NKT has that kind of like Liverpool ex-striker type style. But we also have an unconventional number 10 in a Florian Wirtz way. We can say, all right, change the game. Don't get me wrong. Chelsea press. Brother, feel like 85% of the game we can't get a chance to move. And normally, this is where me think the team are evolving a way where I don't think it's a good way. Because if a club, we are sit back and how we hit you up on the counter attack, me guarantee you win more than 3-0. Guarantee we win more than. But also, this is me I say, we don't have the kind of attack where we can say, all right, you see, if a 3v1, 4v1, you're still bury. It don't matter. Could have been 3v3, 4v3, you're still bury. Because my right wing not as lethal. My number 9 not as lethal. My number 10 don't have a clue. And my left winger have KCI. Like, it literally is what it is, bro. Bro, I'm say it over and over. If me and Purpose, I could have my first season at the club somewhere and you could have, yo, brother, I understand that the man are Christian. But you don't need to be seeing a crack. Bro, this is the thing. Kirkers make the same run every game. And anybody can call me and tell, watch the highlights. I mean, not talk about the full game. Just watch the highlights. When you see Cody Gakpo get the ball from the left wing, you see Kirkers do this. One overlapping run, right behind him. But Cody Gakpo do, oh, me can't see this. So, me gone inside. What you gone inside gonna do? Either kick the ball over the goal or try to find Salah. Salah can't even find him fucking self right now. So how the fuck you go find somebody who can't find himself? Blind. You understand me? Make no sense. Like so basically, me two wing of them don't make sense. Me would have take a risk and start real. You can't do no worse. Start real.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, just start real.
I will say, I do want to talk about the other team that actually played, and for me,
Chelsea?
No, I will say yes, because there's two teams play the match. I have to remember, and as much as we can say that Liverpool didn't play up the standard, or Liverpool didn't do this, certain players didn't do that. I have to give Chelsea credit. And you know why I have to give Chelsea credit? Chelsea managed about 4 in-game injuries, and it didn't slow them down.
Oh yeah, cause at a point, didn't Reece James go to centre back, I believe?
Reece James and Hato Josh went down, and Badiashile went down. So at one point, so at they finished the game with 4 wing backs on the pitch.
Oh yeah, shit. Because it was a Reece James, Gusto, Cucurella.
Gusto played midfield. So it was Reece James. Reece James, Malo Gusto, Gerald Hato, and Cucurella.
Oh yes. Hato came on in the last minute for
Yep.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When he come on and play centre back, he was amazing.
He was good. And I have to give Chelsea credit. One, I also have to give credit to Maresca, because Maresca also made attacking changes even with all the injuries.
The in-game sub, not even just like the in-game sub. Me not go burn on Chelsea. No, me a prime Chelsea hater still, but as me say, still like me not go burn them out because
they play a good game.
It's not even the good game to get the press right against the pressing machines, bro. I won't say we are pressing machines no more, but
that's what I'm saying. I don't think
it. Yeah, hope for press, but
yeah.
If you're not giving no time and space to actually breathe, bro,
it's
actually crazy. It's a good game plan to go with, and actually rate it. Actually rate it.
Yeah, I do think though it was a damning. It was. I said I rate Conor Bradley to an extent, but it was damning that Garnacho that killed the man. So,
bro. Yeah, alright, in the group chat, when me a ball for the whole time. When we score the equalizer, I say, alright, coach, give me Kaiser now. We can finish the game and lock it down. Just give me Kaiser right now, man. We'll just finish it. Bro, what Kaiser have to do to prove him need a start, dog? Like, confusing. But then, Conor Bradley, you have Garnacho kill you, right? Jeremy Frimpong come on, make it no better.
Better.
The worst thing. You know how many did I go lose the game? I'm a plug out. You see, Kai say don't love ya. Bro, me no know. Dog, the man them so good to a point where it's like both of the man them have press proven plus. Like you can't press them. And then it's just like when the rest of Chelsea team are press you and then them have them as outlet. Bro, come on, dog. Come on, dog.
So as I say, it's What we saw was a Chelsea team whose talent decided to show up on a given day, and that's what happened. And that's when people say, "Oh, they're this best team in the world" and all that kind of stuff. No, they're a talented team that on a given day, their players
Yeah,
can
game.
show up and cause damage. And yes, and Saturday was a given day for them because, as you said, one of the few times we were able to see Lavia and Caicedo on the pitch at the same time.
The, the,
And
the
it,
play the play style with them do though. No, sorry,
mm,
but the play style with them do though is not sustainable, and you can see
I agree,
it's not
but
sustainable.
but as I said, Saturday was about winning the game, and they
Yeah.
did.
It was just about the 3 points because they
Yeah,
must struggle. They must struggle. So it don't really matter. It don't really
yeah,
matter how you get the win. Just get the win.
yeah. So I have to give them credit. Now I have to see them play the next game and see how it go from there. But
Right back.
again,
Right back.
Chelsea. The thing with Chelsea, Chelsea's problem was never against teams that would try to attack them, right? It was
Yes.
always teams that would say come and attack us and create and all that kind of stuff. And without Cole Palmer, although I think he should be coming back relatively soon, but without Cole Palmer, they're still going to struggle going forward. But I Chelsea fans can be pleased with that performance. A lot of them are getting
Of course,
carried away, but
if
we
they're
know how
not, if they're
Chelsea
not,
are. But
that's
yeah,
that's bullshit. But
yeah.
I still, I've seen it before. Where teams try that, and teams do that to Liverpool, bro. Like I was saying it to my brethren that was here the other day. We was watching the Newcastle game because he's an Arsenal fan, right?
Mm,
And I'm like, I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I expect some of the teams that give us problems to give other
mhm.
teams problems, they don't. Like I've seen Crystal Palace play against me, and I think I'm watching Prime Barcelona. Like every time I play against a team, it's just like they get extra proof to
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh,
oh
we're
yeah,
gonna go
oh
hard.
yeah. What you think we feel about West Ham and Newcastle?
No, I understand. And at this may I say like sometimes we play against some of them team and have like it's just like extra motivation for the man. Like the man them want run harder,
Mm-hmm.
press harder, tackle harder, pass better, shoot better. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, what all of this
For a
can do
while,
this season?
for a while, that was Brighton for us, and then
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah,
take
yeah.
it over. Cause
Fuck.
Brighton love beat Chelsea now.
Brentford too.
So
Brentford.
yeah, no, actually, Brentford was only one time, and that was the opening game of the 2021 season. That was the
Yeah, but
one time when
anytime them
Ivan
score
Tony
you know
killed
them
we.
try go hard.
Them play hard, yeah. Them play hard.
Hard.
Them play hard. So, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, all right. I mean, listen. Before we continue, this is a pretty long segment on that match. But again, that was the biggest match of the weekend. But Dilford, you're going. You have Old Trafford after the break.
Brother, come on. Just
How
go
you
to my
feeling?
3 points. 3 points.
Alright.
This is my thing. This is my thing, right? United could turn a corner, them could drop around the corner. You don't fuck. I don't care. You understand me? Yeah, but bro, come on. Even Stevie Wonder could say Manchester United is just like I just that bro because when you look on it, right? Sunderland is a good team, yeah, but Sunderland for some reason Sunderland not turn up for play Manchester United, bro. And I'm not convinced by the performance. I hear Manchester United fans say, "Yo, best performance of the season." Y'all say that about Arsenal, and we still lose the game. What is this, bro? And then you know what's the crazy part? The coach is on the sideline yelling at everybody and do this, do that. And nobody's paying attention to you, bro. Like, why you acting like you're coaching? Like, nobody not listen to you. Like calm, see, bro. Like, relax. You understand me? Because how are you playing a back three, but you can see the most goal in the league out of everybody else, right? Not even a back
That's
three, a
true.
back five. Because you're playing
That's true.
2 fullbacks and 3 centre backs. That don't make sense. With 2 DMs, how are you conceding so much goals? You understand
You're
me? So I'm
damn.
supposed to be worried
Yeah.
about you, brother. I think Isaac getting first goal against Manchester United, not the league.
All right.
If I'm being fair.
Fair. Fair.
Now,
All right.
guess it. I'm just saying, Manchester United is not on a level right now. Even though Liverpool has struggled, I feel like this at the start of the bounce back. But do not get me wrong. There's farm goes out the window in the Champions Derby because are the two most successful teams in England. Yeah, blah 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 blah. But as I said before, Ruben Amorim don't have a clue, and it's always up to the players if the players them decide to play. If the players them don't decide to play, Liverpool are going to win the game out with ease. Because let's be real, Mason Mount have one of the best performance in a Man U shirt. Sesko was asked because I don't know what Sunderland did that thing to make them score the goal. And then you have Delete and Euro, good players. You understand me? What about everybody else? Everybody else is not up to par. But as we say,
I will say, I think the good thing is that even though you guys are in a downward a little down moment. The good thing about this match is it is at Anfield, and if it was at Old Trafford,
No,
I would have,
we did.
I would have been a little more skeptical. But this is at Anfield, and you know how is the Anfield crowd. You
That's
guys
what
will
I
be
say.
up
Like
for it.
a good
So
performance in this game can revitalize the whole season. Because don't get me
yeah,
wrong, even though I three lose back to back, you understand me
mm-hmm,
in tonally league or in the Champions League, which I'm kind of
mm-hmm,
actually happy about because yeah, if I did three in the league, bro, me I look on the league a whole different way. But
mm-hmm,
this can actually revitalize our season if we can say, all right, boom, beat Manchester United, our greatest rival, revitalize
mm-hmm,
the season. We start again. All right, new ideas, fresh things.
mm-hmm,
Yes,
mm-hmm.
understand. I'm glad most of the man them kind of like pull out the international duty, which I'm kind of happy about because the international duty are not really that serious to me.
Yeah, yeah,
So most of the man them is kind of pull out, but
yeah.
other than that, I kind of really like now overreact. Like I say, some Liverpool fans are overreact. Like, come on, bro,
And
we've been lucky the
I
whole
expected
season.
that. I expected that. I expected
Yeah.
that.
Like we've been
So
lucky the whole season. We've been a predict the whole time. I mean, I say it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Us not getting
mm,
Mark Gehry was a bigger problem than us getting
yeah,
his. I mean, say it
yeah.
before. I mean, never did I go happy with the window unless me get a defender. Don't.
Mm,
No, granted, when Messi Leone did play, I have hopes that Leone could have like actually like him just remind me of Van Dijk without fear. You
mm,
understand? And me
mm.
did hope say you could have at least take Konate spot or something like him would have involved in the first team. Cause let's be real, I'm not impressed with Joe Gomez, dog. So I'm gonna get a centre back from. Me have to go look for Reese. I don't know if you remember the youth there, Ry Williams. We look like Van
Reese
Dijk.
Williams or right? You said Roy Williams.
No, Reese Williams are some RH white shit. I
I
don't
think
know.
Reese Williams. Yeah, yeah.
Him want almost feel Van Dijk like half. That's number four string centre back, bro. So I don't know.
Well,
I'll put Endo on there. I
we'll
don't
see
know.
what we can do in the January transfer window. Una have to get a centre back, and it's already looking like. Unfortunately, it seems that their links about Mark Gahey to Bayern.
Yeah.
So that would that would be a pretty big hit to what you guys possibly could plan for the January transfer window. But either way, moving on to the other one of the other title contenders. Yeah, West Ham came to the Emirates. Actually the only team that beat us back to back at home in a
Yeah.
while.
What's
Yeah,
that?
they beat us at home in the last 2 seasons. We lost to them at home in the last 2 seasons. And yeah, and I'll be honest, they didn't do anything, bro. That was that was as comfortable as it gets. Like I'm watching the game and people are complaining, we're not scoring more goals, and I'm just like, bro, like if there's one thing,
Control dog, like just
and
relax.
but the thing about it is, and this is why I get so frustrated with my fan base is them find something to complain about. So the lineup that we got was exactly what everybody's been crying for, with Rice at the six and Odegaard and Eze. So in play a six and 2-10. Zine,
Mm-hmm.
it is just unfortunate. I don't know what's going on with Odegaard. Odegaard cannot catch a break. It's a next contact injury. This is not a non-contact injury. It's a next contact injury, and then it's a MCL injury as well. So I'm probably going to be out anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks. Unfortunate. I don't know if it's a grade one, then he'll be back after Fulham because that's 3 weeks minimum, 3 weeks maximum. So it would just miss the 2 weeks from international break, and then the next week, which it would just miss one game, which is fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I mean, it was a good performance, bro. Like we should have scored a lot. As a miss a open goal, Rice scored, Rice chippy with him goal, and it go already. Him love play against West Ham as of late, cause him always score against them. So him chipping with a goal.
Yeah.
Calafiori hit the post with a wicked strike. I tell you, is that you there?
Go back.
Baller,
Go back.
baller, wicked strike hit the post, and we just go on and go on and go on and go on. Saka get the penalty. Saka score. Yeah, and it was just comfortable. They didn't have a shot on target. They only had 4 shots, and none of them were on target. Like they had most of what point? It was 0.89 xg, and 0.7 of the XG was in the first minute when they get ahead of back post.
Nah lie. Nah lie yo. Nah lie yo.
Bro,
January, Liverpool, bring me Gerard Bowen, bro. Bring me Gerard Bowen, bro.
you use him. You could use him. He's
Bro,
good.
this is the thing, and he's been in a struggling West Ham team for years.
Mm-hmm.
For years. And every player that comes along and gets him help, mind you, other than the betting thing where the West Ham try use against Paqueta still, but everybody that comes in and gives him help is struggling. But
Yeah.
let's be real, dog. I get it. Arsenal fans are talking about this boring thing. I see all troops are fall asleep.
But it wasn't boring. It wasn't though. Like the match wasn't boring.
No, but it's you know the narrative of Arsenal fans. They're
Yeah.
not gonna find something to complain about when there's
Crazy, bro.
actually to complain about. Because
Crazy.
the only thing I made that tell us have calm down about was the injuries, which I kind of understand. Because don't get me wrong, if McAllister would go down right now, would have Bex because like you're in my ideal first 11. If you don't really have back it up for you, like you're in my ideal first 11 because right now that come like Mascara can do a job, but you still lose Saliba.
Yeah.
Saka can do a job, but say all right,
Madueke
can do a job, but you still lose.
No, man.
It's like the backup good enough, but it's just like lose the main guys, and you just say them man start, and if it don't work, we have reinforcement.
Thank you very much.
So I kind of understand that to a point, but and then the next narrative what me say online is people are talking about like why Joker is never take the penalty, brother. Understand this, right?
I was in the camp where I thought Jackers should have taken it, but however, it's Saka 200th game, and he was a 99 GA. I understand. From I saw that stat, I was like, it makes sense.
It's not a bad return.
Yeah, but
it's not even a bad return too.
It's his 200th game. He want score, and
even if it's not a special occasion like that. You understand?
Yeah.
Look at it from this standpoint. If Jokeres score, great. What make him miss?
Yeah, but again,
make it to them pay big money for you.
But it's a striker. That is an occupational hazard.
No, and this is what I'm
saying. Know
understanding. It does not matter because all right, look. You remember the Bournemouth game? I think was it Odegaard or Saka?
Odegaard.
Give Havertz the penalty, right?
Oh, them gave Havertz. No, but that's different. They gave Havertz the penalty because Havertz never score. Him not score or assist or nothing.
But this is my thing. It's park something in a Hazard from that, in a Havertz from that because from there on, him start going to like decent performances. Brentford, and him a couple of games, I'm giving a star performance. But what me say, as a striker, we don't know say Joker is going to score a goal. Whether people want like Bournemouth and say him run like him have a Timberland, it don't matter, right? We know say fear facts that him go score goals eventually, but at that moment, Saka just a try find back a look with him and all of them things. If he wanted the penalty, nigga, go ahead, bro. It's just a fucking penalty, bro. Who cares? Like you understand? Me get it as the big money striker. You want to add that to your tally, bro. But come on, dad. A great performance is a great performance. Who cares who scores the penalty? And this is honestly, football fans need to stick to being football fans, dog, and stop judging them based off of things like that. Because look at the Bilbao game. Look when they play Bilbao in the Champions League. When him stays and brush the two man, the man try not the ball, not the goal. Martinelli could have scored the goal before the ball even touched the post.
That's Olympiacos and Bilbao. But yeah.
Nah man, a Bilbao man. The Bilbao you're playing at the first Champions League game. Yeah. When Odegaard, when Martinelli leave the ball, no, I lie. You're right.
That was Olympiacos. That was Olympiacos. Yeah.
When Martinelli leave the ball and the ball touch the post, Martinelli could have scored the goal before the ball even touch the post. Yeah. It's not like everybody now root for him. This is the thing. Arsenal is leaving from a team where we have Alexis Sanchez and we have Ozil. We have 2-star man for any given day them can perform. Now you have a team. Right? It don't matter who scored the goal as long as the fucking goal is scored. It does not matter. And this is the thing where people are kill Jokeres. Don't get me wrong. Last week me talk about the same thing. Jokeres runs, how him play with him back to goal. All of these are very
improve.
Yeah, because
it can improve.
Him drop for passes, bro, and start spray a football. I'm like, all right, cool, Jokeres. You slowly become a problem because what it is now, people are building narrative like, oh, Jokeres not scoring a goal. Arsenal's problem was never the attackers scoring goals. It's always been injuries coming on to the important stages of the season. And that has been sorted. Why nobody else now worry about me? Why? You understand what I mean? Because, all right. Me I start from the goalkeeper and me I beg you a minute, my friend. See?
All right.
If Raya injured, you have Kepa. If Timber injured, you have White. Saliba injured, you have Mosquera. If Gabriel injured, you have Mosquera, Calafiori, you have Hincapié. If you want a left back, you can draw for Miles, right? Then midfield, you have 3-6. You have Mikel, you have Zubimendi, Rice. You have Eze can play anyone at the 10 level. Odegaard can play anyone at the
4-6 Norgard.
forgot to Christian Dele. But what I said here is there are enough firepower in an Arsenal system now if you can say, all right, carry the team through. You know what they need now? Everybody just say, all right, no matter if I'm on the bench or I'm in the reserve at the moment, the team come first. And that alone when you're the fucking league right now. That alone. And this is why me I say, we don't understand why nobody not afraid. Because, all right, everybody are chat, but Odegaard injured. Brother, want to see what happened when Eze played the low 10 with Declan Rice that day? Same torture. Like, what change? Nothing changes. And this is the thing when me I say, all right, remember when Liverpool used to stay, so all right, and go toe-to-toe with City. We only have an 11 with 2 players where we can hope for call pan. Right now, Arsenal have another 11 where they can start another game and still murder somebody, bro. So how nobody now afraid? You understand me? Because the only thing they don't have right now is a proper backup striker. And if you really want, you can run Trossard. And if you really want, you can use Jesus. Yeah,
I mean,
rumors no, leave, but still.
I mean, Havertz a forward back. So like we're not.
Yeah, I forgot to Havertz injured to that.
Yeah, Havertz injured. So and that. So it's more. Yeah, we're nitpicking now. And especially for me, my nitpick was I want to see our best players playing, bro. And when I say playing, I felt bad for Odegaard because he can't get a rhythm, right? It seemed for the first time.
2 good games, right?
Yeah, because think about it's the 3rd home game in a row come off in the first half of injury.
Oh shit!
And at that I'm a feel bad for him. I'm just like, I want him to get a rhythm. It I feel like that because think about it. Remember, him come on against Newcastle and change the game. He was amazing against Newcastle when he come on, and then is him dominate that the man by himself dominate Olympiacos, brother. Declan Rice to the running, and the tackling, and Odegaard was just a maestro, bro, in an Olympiacos, dog. The man should have 4 assists in Olympiacos by himself.
Yeah, you did because you did watch the highlights backstage. And
yeah, right. Bro, and I felt like, yes, we are see the Odegaard from 22-23 and 23-24, and then get hurt again. And at that, I get frustrated by that, honestly. But I'm not complaining about the side, bro. I'm not. But definitely not. And I can't. I tell you this. From the entire window, the one thing that made me really happy, bro, was Eze. And I can see it. Brother, I know the man put in a virtuoso performance yet, you know. It's just moments in our match where you say, yo, this brother is class. But the man not run a game yet, you know. Him not run a game yet, bro.
Well,
so imagine.
It has not been bad. Because
but this is what I'm saying.
Like him if you score more, but let's be real. Like, him pop up in our areas where you're not expecting, and he did very well from that area. It's not like him not get a shot off. He might get a shot off and I get a shot.
It's just some good. Let me tell you, Nick Pope had a very good game. That's why I've never scored.
Yeah,
Alisson did make a good save. That's why I've never scored. The Olympiacos keeper make a good save. That's why I've never scored. And last match, him kick the ball over the bar, which alright, him should have buried, but I just saw it go. Bro, Eze has been fine. Like he's been very good. It's just I'm saying the run I gave it. Like how Odegaard run Olympiacos to show from minute 1 to minute 90. Eze not do it yet. But is it coming? Yes, it is. I know it a forward. So dog, I'm very happy with the squad. As I say, him copying a forward yet. Forgive either Martinelli or Trossard, one of them that overlapping run for them can cut inside, or forget Jokeres that one time pass so him can spray from the left. You know, and another player who has been very quiet, and I say this right now. There's one other player in the world better than him in his position. I'm gonna be clear, nobody else say.
Oh.
The only player better than Jurriën Timber at right back right now is Achraf Hakimi, and that's because Achraf Hakimi reached the highest heights and win the Champions League and had a big part of it. But
yeah, he's also very pacey as well.
Yeah, it's exactly. But as far as just as a defensive right back, dog, Nah, the man is insane, bro. The man is insane. And the man tidy on the ball. The man can dribble. The man can. Oh, God, man. Man is so good, bro.
I'm trying to remember when we talked
It's
about this.
so good,
You
bro.
remember last season? Was it? No, not last. Was it? Remember the first season when him get the ACL injury, right?
If it was season before last, you tell me about him, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not even the facts I'm tell about him. I watch the full youth game when him come back. And
Yeah.
if you remember the
Yeah.
goal the him score after his
Yes.
left foot, bro,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people don't and this is why I say, get me him twin brother. Just get me him twin brother. Bro, they are quality. All right,
Mhm.
bro, understand this. During team at right back is I'm not gonna tell you it's a Trent Alexander Arnold. I'm not gonna compare
The
nobody to Trent.
different types, but the quality high.
He's a complete footballer. A footballer where
Mhm.
use Yasso and
Mhm.
use him legs as well. Because
Mhm.
the headers we see him score it. If a shot from outside the box, he can do it. If a 1-2 play, if a overlap, he has all the qualities of being a proper footballer. So
Mhm.
you combine all of that with being Dutch as well, brother. Come on, dog. He's a no-brainer. And outside there, like who you ever really see like defeat him in a way? The only person we ever see probably like take him on like in a real life was probably Diaz. And he
Yeah.
wasn't like completely successful, like two for two. Because he beat him, but Timber beat him. I just saw like two for two, like one for one. Some other call
If
it a cancel, but
if
still.
apparently Doku run
Who?
him ragged. Doku run him ragged. And brother, actually today I went back and watched all the touches that Doku had in the Man City game. And that shit was 50-50. Timber stop him multiple times and Doku get past him couple times. But
Alright, can we be real though? Can we be real?
mm,
I hear somebody say this the other day when them say Jeremy Doku is a winger that's black and Saka is a black winger. So anyhow they want to call it.
Lippy.
Lippy or some shit.
Mm.
Let's be real. Jeremy Doku play style, it's in the modern game,
Doku is a black winger.
anyhow they want to fucking call it. I don't care.
Mm.
Jeremy Doku play style in the modern game where contact is apparently too much in football. Don't get me wrong. So
Mm.
how we move when you as a defender see Jeremy Doku start do all of this and you're running in the box and you do something like where you just consider a normal tackle penalty. You do.
Mm.
So what are you supposed to do? Let him be. Just let him be. Look how he did Luke Shaw in the Manchester derby, where he didn't outright kill Luke Shaw. No. Luke Shaw
Mm.
could have challenged and win the ball, but let's be real. One slight touch, him go down. Penalty.
Mm.
Who are go against the referee in that? You understand what I mean? But
Yeah,
he plays
that's right.
like that. He's
Mm.
actually pacey, but Timber didn't suffer.
No, he didn't.
Nobody didn't
He didn't.
suffer.
He
Jeremy
did.
Doku has never made nobody suffer. Well, Trent still, but last season he killed Trent.
Well,
He
well,
killed Trent, but we move.
and to all the Chelsea fans, yes, if you talk about actual complete right backs, Reece James
Reese,
is there as well. But
yo, me
Reece
not forget Reese
James,
James
yeah,
thing.
well, no, this is what I'm saying. Reece James need to play a full season
Before you can
again
compare to nobody,
for
bro.
me to say he's better than Timber right now. But if I'm being honest, I remember at the heights and peak of the power when it was Trent and Reese. I preferred Reese because Reese was a lockdown defender and offered a lot going forward. Whereas
Yeah,
Trent
shooting, free
Trent
kick, passing, everything.
yeah, Trent was the generational talent in offensive wing right back play. And then he was I don't think Trent is a shit defender. Frimpong is a shit defender. Trent is not a shit defender. But
Mm-hmm.
Trent is not an elite defender. Reese is an elite defender and a very good attacking fullback.
Yeah,
So
I know
that's
boy if he has a right back, he go play centre back as well.
yeah, it's so he's good. So as I'm saying, if Reese is healthy based on his history, you can argue that he's better than Timber. I'm not gonna argue and say yeah, he idiot for think that.
Yeah,
But as of right now, I only
Jared.
say Akimi above Timber, and to me, I can still debate that, and I can still say I would still want Timber on my side. But I won't argue if somebody say Akeem is a better right back than Timber. But Timber right now, at minimum, is a top three right back or wing back in full back in the world, and he shows it week in week out. So, but as I said, bro, I'm happy with Arsenal. I'm happy with where we are right now. We need this to continue. So it's not that I look ahead, but actually in title in a title teams, you have to start look at how you can get a run of steam, full steam ahead as far as run of games. And I will not come out with the full chest until I see us win the next four. And if we win the next four in a row, then we can revisit something. But for now, I just like the progression. I see where I go. Me run a one banter or two. But even
a
a man
one
in
banter
the
or two. 6 minutes slappage times a one banter. Bumbo. Yeah, one.
but
So,
remember
don't
even a
fuck
man
up. Don't fuck up. Alright, don't fuck up.
but
Me have this,
even
you know. Me have this. Don't fuck up. Alright. Don't
but
fuck
even
up.
the man them in the group I say, why I'm not, why me I say, me not access grade, yeah. But me I say
Man, them support that.
23.
I don't know any fucker can happen at any
Thank
time.
you. Thank you. 23-24 was the last time I really felt like we could have win the league. 22-23, it felt like it was too good to be true until it was. 23-24, when I saw us play 18 games and lose one and draw one, that was when I was like, yo, this team could have done it, which is why I felt so crestfallen last season, because we came off the back of 16 1-1, and and then it just faltered the next year. But again, injuries, I would never have the squad.
No,
So
no, no. Me could have tell you that for free. Even when me I run down Manchester City in our prime,
mhm,
and we did a pick up trophies along the way. You understand me?
mhm,
That is the
mhm,
only thing that kept Jurgen Klopp as in saying like at a level of saying, all right, you know what, good coach, it don't really fucking matter. But
mhm,
it's just like yes, if you are run down the league title in 2 seasons in a row, it takes a toll on your players. But
mhm,
this is what I'm say. I don't know who's responsible for the Andrea Berta appointment, but
mhm.
it brother.
It's like it was a game
Let's be
changer.
real.
It's a game changer.
The first season when we were supposed to win the league, when we not play beautiful football. What happened?
We weren't good enough.
No, but it's not even good enough. When players did start fall off at the end of
Yeah,
the season, meaning like important players like
Timber
Saliba
and
injury.
no, not sorry, not Timber. Partey and Saliba
Yeah,
was missing
injured.
at some point. Yeah, it was injured, and then
And the next season is
we
the
lost
same thing.
Jesus as well. We lost Jesus
Yeah,
as well.
and the next season is the same fucking thing. You
Yeah.
understand? So that's why I'm say, whoever bring in Berta, you need a raise, bro. Because when him look on it and say, Arteta, all right, cool. You have David Raya. All right, you have no decent backup. Ramsdale one cut. Ramsdale sucking mother. All right, Kepa, 5 million. 5 million. Kepa.
Mhm.
Man, you can use Kepa right now. No?
Yeah.
But for 5 million, all right, cool. Still, Mascara. I want to get Mascara for like 13 million.
13 mil for that youth there. 13.
Robbery. Robbery.
13.
Valencia fans them a crash out.
Bro.
Crash.
13 mil. That's the
Valencia
insane
fans
thing
them
about
crash
it.
out. No,
But
but I just one of them thing that I like. So now you have a squad where you can say, all right, if you don't do well, you do.
mm,
Might just win it. Might. But you don't do be already. But if you run the Arsenal banter still, right? You don't believe in that bomb buckler, you don't believe. Yeah, man, the
but
mighty sharks. Keen.
all right, so, all
Rolling
right.
over.
Good. All right. So good segue. Man City 1-0 over Brentford.
Is it
And
Brentford? Burnley. Burnley.
no, no, I think it was Brentford.
Brentford? Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah, I think it was Brentford. Bro, Erling Haaland is a joke.
A joke of a footballer for
Dog, the man is a joke, bro. Like, is like what? You see the goal? Dog, you see the goal?
Well, I'm gonna be real though. I'm not a big fan of the Manchester City version of Erling Haaland. Remember, I'm a football fan. I'm
No,
not
but
just like
he's becoming more like the Dortmund version now.
yeah.
He's becoming, and
I must agree with.
that's the scary part. He's becoming more. Now, remember, in my drop back now, in my link with the play, he's running at people now, bro. He's becoming more like the Dortmund version of Haaland, and he is a joke, bro.
Yo, before I forget, when we're in the Manchester City section, can we just like rewind.
All right, all right.
I was watching something today because it just popped up on my YouTube today on my board.
Mm.
Reading versus Arsenal when Reading did a lead 4-0.
Oh, the 7-5 game.
Theo Walcott, the first goal they make 4-1 for Arsenal, right? Theo Walcott first goal, bro. May I be real? I thought the niggas nowadays can finish. They cannot.
No.
They cannot. That piqued my interest. I'm like, yo, Walcott was a really a good finisher. I'm a go.
Bro,
I'm a
bro, hold
go.
on.
I'm a
Bro,
watch some of the finishes, bro.
bro,
These young niggas cannot finish, and the
bro.
speak with them give Theo, yo, brother.
Remember, we were back from a time, where man like Jermaine Defoe and Darren Bent were not seen as world class strikers, And them man they could have finished, brother.
No, them man they never finish, and them man they're hungry for the goal.
Them man they killer,
This is the thing. Jermaine
And
Defoe
them man
had
they
one
were
of the wickedest
come on,
first
bro.
time strikes I've ever seen, bro. That nigga don't
Bro,
going to look at the
this
goal. He
this
knows
is
their
what I
place.
mean. But this is what I mean. Those were still second tier strikers.
They weren't even first.
So when it remember, this and this is what I know. Jokeres being one of the best strikers in the world today tells you alone. Jokeres not close to man like Defoe and Benty and man like come on, bro.
None of
Come
them.
on, bro. Remember, brother, you see some of the goal where Adebayor did score, bro?
Well, yeah, all right. So this is the thing. Yeah, that
Yeah.
we are look for a man like Emil Heskey if we really want to go back in time. We have
Hasselbank.
Jimmy Fly. You understand
Come
me?
on, bro.
If you really want to talk about it, a man like Nigel Rio Coco, bro.
Go. So yeah, bro. Let tell you, brother.
But as we say, Erling Haaland right now in the game are the closest
That's a
thing to
joke, bro.
old school finisher, right?
Old school. He's the closest thing to an old school striker, bro.
Yeah,
The man is ridiculous, brother. But City still not look good.
No, they don't. And
City still not look good.
this is my thing.
And Rodri come off injured again.
But I trust they will be alright because I'm gonna get back over Sitch. But this is my problem with the whole narrative. People are doubting Manchester City, bro. Even so, alright, cool. Them still are churning out the wins, but we know Manchester City to struggle at this point. Manchester City normal kick on until January, and this is why I'm saying the early periods of the thing. Where you said the next 4 games are really important. This are for a rough period, like we don't go through it already. This are for a rough period to go through. And that's what I mean. Have so much big teams to play in this period. Like I think like the next 5 games.
You think we go through it already? We just had one loss.
No, we just have to like start on half to the season. Feel like come out.
Oh, rough.
And
Oh, yeah.
After time now, if we can stand it and say, all right, cool, we can go through this. But like Manchester City, dog, like me not look for Manchester City so early in the season because I'm always back burner. You see when they come on to the business end, and that's when them change gear. And right now, me not look on City till January. Me honestly not look on them.
Fair.
Yeah? It's a fair result. Like they might grind out the result. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, cool. Might get back Phil Foden, Doku, the pound class. But honestly, City do not scare me until January.
Fair. But yeah, but why? So I mean that's a decent City segment. As I said, it's just Haaland, bro. Because Phil Foden, people saying Phil Foden had a good game. I didn't think he was that good. But it's just Haaland. The man, him get him one chance in the 8th minute, bury it, and City do them thing. It's just that once Roger came off the pitch, you could tell, and they didn't look as good, and that was the unfortunate side. And me, someone, as even if I'm a rival, I like see when the star them injured, bro. I like see when star play, but I just wanted them thing there. So it's unfortunate, but as I said, City training along.
Minus Salah broke foot right now. But go on still. Go on. I hear you. Minus Salah broke foot right now. One broke foot. And you know what? Start Afghan early so you can go on. Me not care. Not give a
folks, the views of Dilford does not necessarily represent the views of Ballana Podcast. But
Hey,
I
it's
mean,
good. But
okay.
you know,
There's one more game you want to, if you want to talk about it. You want to adjust the Man United match?
nah, not really. No, nah.
You give
It
them a
was
little
bad.
second. I mean, then Sesko score. Right? Sesko score. Mason, it was a good finish from Mount. It was a good finish from Mount. I'll give him that.
TV mount always does its job. It keeps the TV up, but still, it was a good performance by him. Still, Brian Mbeumo didn't look that bad.
No, I never
But,
buy in there. Alamins.
no, I
That's
thought
what.
Mbeumo.
Oh, and Mbeumo. Oh, I
He didn't
think I
have
think you said
that.
buy in there never looked that bad. Man, I said no. The reason I've never looked that bad because it wasn't him.
Nobody not talk about the Cunha 007, but alright, cool. Like nobody not talk about Cunha like at all. Like can we? It,
Bro, bro, it's funny. It seems people just tired of shitting on Manu, bro.
bro, I know. You know what's crazy?
I think
Nobody
that's what it
cares.
is.
Nobody cares.
Yes, I think that's what it is.
Because beating Sunderland that is on good form, you would think people be raving about that shit. Nobody gives a shit.
Nobody cares,
No.
bro. Nobody
And then
cares.
it's just like Lamens, all right, Lamens come in and had a good performance, which you can say, all right, cool, it's a good performance by a Manchester United goalkeeper in what seems like 10 years, like
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And then it's just like, all right, cool. What's
Cool.
next?
What's that? That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
not like for real. Like, what's next? Because even so, Manchester United fans are still not that optimistic because not even them attack. You understand?
Yeah.
Look at Manchester United fans in every group. They're not really
Yeah.
that talkative. If they're talkative, it's about somebody else's team.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So it just pertains to everything else where we can say, all right,
Well,
understand. Manchester United, what's next? And that is what
if
we're going to say every week. What's next?
I will say Dilford,
Mm-hmm.
if them be to know after the international break, fam.
Can I be real? I expect them to.
No,
No,
yes, sir, earlier in the podcast, so we would
no,
have
no,
been
no, no, no,
conference.
no. We are going to beat them. But this is the thing.
Wait, you chip out. Your audio gone, friend. Nah, leave and come back in. Your audio gone. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, gentlemen. Dilford seems to have a little technical difficulties. But yes, solid performance from Manchester United. I will say. I forget him credit for it. But hold on, let me get him back.
Yeah, bro. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man, you're good.
But yeah, I forgive them. I don't know, dog. It's just a whole bunch of rubbish thing, dog. But I expect them to beat it. Not expect them to beat it. As I say, farm goes out the window. So I'm not shocked if we get a defeat by them, but I will be
Mhm,
disappointed. Because me expects a we to turn them over, like really, really turn them over. Because our weakness is playing against a compact midfield right now,
mhm.
where the midfielders actually have sense. Because the last time I think my midfield played well was Arsenal. So right now playing against two-man midfield and not really a much structured team, I expect to do well. I expect to do well. But as I say, I
Yes.
wouldn't be surprised because you don't know farm goes out the window. And anytime you come to Liverpool, everybody turns Super Saiyan 12. Like, what the fuck? Mateta look like prime R9. You understand?
Fam.
The man get a call up off the back of playing against Liverpool. The nigga is 29. He's 29 and never played for France a day in his life. The only thing he played for the U23 them in the Olympic and never get a call up for France. The man turned prime R9 against Liverpool and get a call up for France. Like, brother, what more you need to see? Every time the man them play against Liverpool, bro, it's like a Champions League final, dog. Like, yo, wanna give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break, bro, please. Because, all right, look now. Estafal all of a sudden done prime William. You understand? Kai say don't look like the best DM them like what we see at Brighton. And mind you, alright him good whole season, but it's never really that good. Lavia never fit fin on a Chelsea game them. Every time Liverpool are play, you fit pussy. We are we. Me don't know what Star have against Liverpool, but me feel like a big index car man get sell. You know what I mean? So Every time we might low Liverpool fan that we get slapping our bumbo clock. Brother, you don't know dog. Every time we play against some man dog. You see me? A bare foolishness. Bare foolishness I mean I see your jam dog.
But
Crazy
either
dog.
way, folks, thanks again for joining us.
Yeah.
And of course, hit the likes, share the button, subscribe to the channel. And you know, I go comment, give us your thoughts based on any of the arguments. And again, thanks for all the support so far.
Yeah,
And
the interactions really decent people. We like it.
of course, of course, enough love, and we are out.
Active people. We out here.